Hello everyone. I hope everybody's doing good today. My video today, I'm going to focus on some of the benefits available from the government to help get you through these times. And today what I'd like to focus on is just all of the different things. We'll go through each individual one. I know this has been available online, it's been made available via email, but I also realize that for some people, especially during stressful times, it's easier to have a conversation about things. So I'm going to put this in video for you today, and then I'm more than happy to have conversations and help people find what they need to find and provide any information that you have extra questions on. So the government has done quite a bit to help us get through these times, and that includes things like deferring taxes to help you keep some cash in your pocket. And what they've done is they've actually deferred the time for personal taxes to be filed. They pushed that out so they're not actually due until June 1st. So that is a benefit for anybody who wants to take the extra time. The other thing they've done that's really nice is they've actually deferred payments for installments. So for anybody who does owe installments, seniors perhaps who have to pay based on withdrawals and income created, business owners, self-employed people, all of those have actually been pushed off until the 1st of September. They have also pushed off for anybody who runs their own business and needs to remit GST, HST, and sales tax until the 1st of December. So what this does is it allows you to keep that cash in your pocket. You get to keep control of this during these uncertain times. And yes, our savings accounts are currently only paying about 1.5%, but that's still 1.5% in your pocket that you have control over and a little bit of a return for you. So it's a good idea to do that. That said, if you are expecting to get money back, if you have a refund coming to you, if you have benefits that are based on your tax return and you need to file, they are still accepting filing. You can file at any time. They've actually made that easier through the ability of digital signatures and online and uploads. So that's always good as well. And go ahead and file. They are trying to get that money back to those of you who have refunds coming. And filing does not mean you have to pay installments for next year as well. So those things are separate things. Another thing they've done to help people out is really putting cash in their pockets. So for the EI sick benefit, they have waived the 1 week waiting period for anybody who has been quarantined due to COVID. Normal EI still in place for anybody who is laid off or unable to work. That is in place, and they are accepting applications for EI for that as well. The other thing they've done is they have put in what we call the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, and that is to provide a benefit to those who don't typically qualify for EI. So anybody who's self-employed, runs their own business, they are able to qualify for this. And that is a $2,000 per month benefit. It runs for 16 weeks for anybody who is, again, affected by COVID. If you're taking time off to care for somebody who's infected, if you yourself have been infected or been quarantined, it applies to you as well. It also applies to parents who have to take time off to look after their children because they don't have daycare or school as well. So this is available to help families out from that standpoint. They have also put cash in people's pocket through support for seniors. They've increased the GST benefit. They'll do an extra lump sum for senior who qualify for the GST benefit. That'll be between $400 for individuals and close to $600 for couples. Extra cash in your pocket. You do not have to apply for it. It's automatic. Same thing with the Canada Child benefit. There'll be an additional $300 lump sum in your May payment. Again, you don't have to apply for this. This is extra cash that the government is giving you to help get through these times. And with that extra cash coming in and these things available, they've also allowed you to keep some extra money invested if you're a senior. They've reduced the RIF minimum payout by 25%. So for those of you who don't need your RIF payouts or you're taking the minimum because you're required to, they have reduced that. You can reduce it and keep that money invested. The RIF minimum you are taking or any RIF payouts you are taking, if you don't need to spend it, again, spending is down with not being able to go places, you're able to roll that over into a tax-free savings account or a non-registered account to really make sure that you're keeping this money invested through these times. And they've really helped with that as well. They've also looked at making student loans. Anybody who has a recent student loan, you get a moratorium on interest payments. They have created more flexibility in the rules with CMHC to allow banks to help have some flexibility in payments and whether they capitalize those payments, those types of things IG has taken that into account, and we are working with our clients who have mortgages and loans with us, as well as with our solutions banking partner, to help on a case-by-case basis work through these things, whether that's reducing payments or deferring them. So again, there are lots of options out there right now to help you get through this. And I think it's important that we realize that these options are in place, because getting through this is really the first step. Once we're through it, we'll be able to look at being stronger on the other end. And that's where we're still planning, we're still working with our fund managers and all of those types of things to not only get through this, but to really excel and come out strong on the other end, so that we can have a forward focus on our future and long term. So again, I'm just sharing this information. I will also send out emails. I'm happy to send out links where you can walk through it. I think it's important that everybody knows you can go online. CRA does have an online login. That's where you apply for some of these benefits, the emergency response benefit that needs applying for. But that login is available to everybody. Although right now it is restricted based on your birth month. They are trying to curb the number of people logging in. So far, it seems to be going really well. That will have more information, what's available. You can get your tax information on there as well. What payments you're expecting to come to you is all also available on there. I suggest when you do log in, look and see. A few months ago, I had actually sent out some information. CRA posts any uncashed checks that you may have available to you. So if you've moved, if you didn't cash something, if something didn't make it to you, they're listed on there. You may have some free cash on there. As a matter of fact, I actually did. And I'm pretty good at making sure I cash my checks. Go ahead, check it out, see what's available, and see what you've got coming to you. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to walk through it on an individual basis. Please reach out and we can go through anything you'd like to go through more specifically. Keep your eyes open. I will be sending a separate video to talk a little bit about what some of our fund managers have been doing to really keep us going through these times and survive COVID, but really also thrive long-term coming out of this as well. So thanks a lot. I hope everybody has a wonderful Easter. Stay healthy and stay safe. Thanks, guys.